Here's an interesting fact about anxiety and panic attacks. Did you know that just like the hiccups, doctors still can't agree exactly why they happen to you? And did you also know there's a 60-second solution to panic and anxiety that you can do anywhere? Yes, it just takes you 1 minute, and I'm going to share it with you today. Hi, I'm Dan. Until one day about a year ago, I thought I might be doomed to let panic attacks rule my life. And I made this free online presentation to tell you about the one discovery about panic and general anxiety that finally cut through the confusion and changed everything. Pay very close attention, because whether you've only had 1 or 2 attacks so far, or even if you've been having them for years and it seems like a life sentence you'll never escape from, you're about to discover one weird thing that panic, anxiety, and the hiccups, yes, the hiccups, have in common that goes right back to the Stone Age. You'll also discover how, by combining an obscure secret about the body hidden in this statue with something in this child's drawing, you can get immediate relief from any panic or anxiety attack, anywhere, anytime, in 60 seconds or less. That's right, one little trick that takes you just 60 seconds and stops your panic or anxiety attack before it starts, or anyone around you even notices. All without a single pill from a doctor or psychiatrist or a trip to the pharmacy. Already, this video presentation has helped so many people. In fact, Gail says, "Thank you so much for this informative video. I never knew the real cause of panic disorder, but now I'm on my way to being panic-free." Bob says, "This presentation has saved me thousands of dollars in medication bills, not to mention a bunch of awful side effects." And Michelle says, "I was convinced I needed months of therapy to solve my general anxiety, until I watched your video. Thank you so much." Now, fair warning, I can't promise I'll be able to keep this video online. I'm an average guy with a family and a job, and if it starts getting too much attention, I might have to take it down. So please watch it now while you can. Because the fact that you're here on this page tells me you may have already reached a point where you feel your anxiety is not going away on its own, or you fear it's getting worse and worse. And I don't want you to go one more day allowing panic or anxiety to make your life miserable, as it keeps you from enjoying everything from your work to your health to your friends and family. It's important you know that you will not suffer like this forever. There is a solution. And yes, you deserve to live your life without fearing when or where your next attack will strike and feeling helpless to stop it. I know how you feel because I have been there myself. I understand what you're going through, how alienated you feel from the people closest to you. They try to understand, but it's easy to see how frustrated they can get with you. Other people may be able to shake a bad mood by putting on happy music or forcing themselves to smile, but this is not a bad mood. This is something different, and those who haven't felt it simply can't relate. So what's this secret you're about to discover that let me put panic attacks and anxiety behind me and get my life back? Well, believe it or not, it all started with a seatbelt, a kind stranger on an airplane, and a business card I almost threw away. I'll tell you that story in just a second, but first, let me get something off my chest. If you're suffering from panic attacks or anxiety today, you're not going crazy or losing your mind, and you do not have a mental illness. Unfortunately, when you seek help, you may get the same knee-jerk reaction many people who have an anxiety or panic attack receive from their doctor, a hasty prescription for a bottle of pills. But don't blame your doctor. It's really not his fault. These days, doctors get about as many visits from big pharma salesmen as they do from patients like us, giving them incentives for dispensing their latest miracle cure drugs. And you know how they say when all you have is a hammer, every problem looks like a nail? Well, you and me are the ones getting hammered. Did you know the American Academy of Family Physicians recently claimed the most popular anti-anxiety drugs should not be used for longer than 4 weeks? The truth is, while some people need medication in the short term, you must understand, drugs do nothing to cure the root cause of your suffering. And if that's not bad enough, the side effects from many of these medications are, ready for this? Panic attacks, anxiety, even depression and suicidal thoughts. It's enough to make you wonder if these drug companies actually want you to remain stuck in a life-destroying cycle.